In this problem, it says that 3 randomly selected children are surveyed. The ages of the children are 2, 3, and 10. We're assuming that samples of size n equals 2 are randomly selected with replacement from the population of 2, 3, and 10. So we've got our list of 9 different samples with replacement, and we start off by finding the value of the population median. So we look at the list of values. We've got 2, 3, 10. There's only 3 values. The median is the middle value, so that's 3. Next, we need to find the median of each of the 9 samples. So I look at the sample 2, 2, the median is going to be 2. Anytime the 2 numbers are the same, that's going to be the median. So I can fill that in for 2 and 2, the median is 2. For 3 and 3, the median is 3. For 10 and 10, the median is 10. Then I look at 2 and 3. We only have 2 values. We need to find what value would be halfway in between. So if I add them together and divide by 2, I get 2.5. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to fit those all in, so I'm going to make a list off to the side. So I have 2 and then 2.5. Let's erase from there. The next pair is 2 and 10. Add them together, we get 12. Divide by 2 and we get 6. So this is kind of like finding the mean. If you only have 2 values in the sample, the mean and the median would be the same. So then we have 3 and 2. The median is 2.5. We already said for 3 and 3, the median would be 3. For 3 and 10, we add those together. We get 13 divided by 2 is 6.5. Then 10 and 2, we already did that one. We got 6. 10 and 3 is the same as 3 and 10, so that's 6.5. And finally, we have the 10 and 10, which was 10. All right, so our smallest value is 2. That's our first sample median. The second sample median is 2.5. The next one after that is going to be 3. And after that, we have 6. And then 6.5 and 10. So when you're doing this in MyMathLab, it's going to give you a drop down, and they're always going to go in order from small to large. Mathematically, we wouldn't need to do that, but for MyMathLab, that's what we need to do. Then we'll put in the probability of each of these. There are 9 values. The value 2 comes up once, so that's 1 out of 9. So that's our probability of getting a 2. For 2.5, there's 2 out of the 9. So that's going to be 2 over 9. And then we go through and do the same thing for each value. So 3 is going to be 1 out of 9. 6 is 2 out of 9. 6.5 is 2 out of 9. And then finally 10 is 1 out of 9. So what I do at this point with my calculator is I'm going to put into list 1 the sample medians, 2, 2.5, 3, 6, 6.5, and 10. And into list 2, I put the probabilities, 1 divided by 9, and the calculator will convert these to decimal for you. And you do not want to sort these at all. We need them to stay paired the way they are. So we put that in, and then we're going to calculate one variable statistics. And we need to put the list as L1 and the frequency as L2. And that gives us a mean of 5. So that's going to be the next question is, what is the mean of the sample medians? And we just calculated that. Okay, so here we have our sample medians and probabilities in there. The mean of the sampling distribution of the sample median is 5. So we would put that in. And notice that this value, 5, is not the same as the population median, which was 3. And so that's why we say that the median is, the sample median, is a biased estimator of the population median. So it is not a good estimator. So now we're at the final question. Based on the preceding results, is the sample median an unbiased estimator? We want to say no. So the sample median does not target the population median. So A looks good right now. B says that it does target, and that is definitely not right. C says it targets, so we eliminate that. And D says it does not target. So now I look at the difference between A and D, and it says, let's see, in A it says, as such, the sample median does not make a good estimator. That's what I want. So if it doesn't target, it will not be a good estimator. And you always want to keep in mind, our good estimators or unbiased estimators, whichever way you want to call them, are the mean, proportion, and variance. And our biased estimators are the median that we just saw right here. So when they started talking about median at the beginning of the problem, I knew the answer to this last question was going to be, it is not a good estimator. Also, standard deviation and range. So those are the 6 statistics that we are looking at. And so 3 of them are good estimators or unbiased estimators, and the other 3 are biased. So that's how you do that problem.